Hi loves, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, as you can tell by the title, it's going to be a full face makeup tutorial on this look I created right here. And in today's video, I used all Hudabeauty products to create this look. I don't know if you guys could tell, but the last few videos that I have posted, I have literally been in a chokehold by Hudabeauty's products. I love them so much. I did recently do a huge order, kind of a few huge orders to be honest, because I just wanted every single thing from Hudabeauty's website. If she's still having her sale on her website, I will go ahead and put that information up above. If you guys would like to see almost every single thing that I got from Hudabeauty, then you can go ahead and click this video up above, and that will take you to the haul that I did. And I also use majority of Hudabeauty's products in that video. But in today's video, I have a couple of more products by her to create more of a full face kind of video, because I was missing a few things in that video that I just linked up above. I don't want to ramble too much. I'm kind of in a rush, you guys, so I really hope you all enjoyed today's video and you learned something new. If you do like today's video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next one. Like always, you guys, I go into my P. Louise base and I prime my eyes. I just literally put a little bit on my eyelid and my brow bone and my crease area, and I just blend it out, making sure that I get a nice even layer. And I don't put too much on, you guys. I just make sure that it's a nice thin layer. That way the eyeshadows can adhere. And now I'm going to be taking my Empower palette by Hudabeauty. I love this palette so much. So I'm just taking that gel-like shade and I'm just putting that down just to make sure that I actually get a brown tone out of the next shade that we're going to use, which is a matte brown eyeshadow. But I find with a lot of eyeshadow palettes, you guys, that it'll literally claim to be a brown, but it has purple undertones. So I just really don't like that. I kind of feel like I was kind of getting that vibe with the palette even still, but that's okay. I still love how the look turned out. So yeah, I'm just going to be applying that eyeshadow where I applied that base. So you guys, I went in with my LoveFest palette because I definitely needed a shade that was going to go good in between the shades that I'm using in the Empower palette. I just feel like it wasn't a deep enough shade to go in between the dark brown that I put and then the last transition shade that we're going to be using. So I just went in with another Hudabeauty palette just to make sure that I get a more seamless blend. I don't want to go straight from dark to a light shade. And now I'm just going into the last transition shade, and I'm just getting a more fluffy brush and I'm just putting that all in my transition area, just making sure everything is blown out and blended together. Then after I do this, I just like to go back into the shades that I previously used to just make sure that everything is blended nicely and we have a real nice gradient effect. That's what I do for every single eyeshadow look that I do. So after blending out all of the eyeshadow, I just went in with my P. Louise cut carver and I'm just cutting my crease. And I'm going to be just taking a Q-tip and just getting rid of all that excess eyeshadow. And then I'm going to be taking my P. Louise base and just cutting the crease, making sure everything is nice and sharp. So something that I like to do, you guys, is take a eyeshadow brush and I'm just going over the base, just making sure that it's a nice thin layer. This base is pretty thick, so I like to just make sure that I get any excess product off of my lid so that way my eyeshadows can apply smoothly. Then I was just going back in, touching up my crease and making sure everything was nice and sharp and as even as possible as the other eye. So yeah, the first shade that I'm going to take is Best Self, and I'm just putting that in the inner corner of my eye, and then we're going to fade it into the beautiful shimmers that you guys are about to see shortly. Literally love these shimmers so much in this palette, you guys. It was literally gorgeous, but I will say that I did run into a little bit of a problem throughout the day. The eyeshadow was definitely crumbling a little bit, but I will definitely say that it was because I added a lot of layers of this eyeshadow. I guess you could say I was just so obsessed with it to the point where I couldn't just stop packing it on my lid. But yeah, you guys, I can definitely say I feel like it crumbled because I just layered it too much. And I do wet my brush, so I do change it to a different consistency. So I really think that that was the issue, but now I know not to do that anymore. So yeah, I'm just applying that shade first, and then I'm going in with the shade Visionary, which is a beautiful marble shade in the palette. I really like the gradient effect that it gave. It went from the lighter gold to a deeper gold, and then it just, you know, faded into the darker brown in the outer corner. I just really like how this look came out. Very simple, but it's really, really nice, and I feel like it's wearable in my opinion, but just with an extra touch of glam. So now I'm just going to be taking that Confidence shade and just making sure that I blend out the shimmers in the outer corner. So yeah, now I'm going to be taking that liner in the palette. Well, it's like a gel kind of consistency, and I'm using that as liner, and then I'm going to be setting it with the Confidence shade. So now I'm going to be taking the Hudabeauty mascara. I literally love this mascara so much, you guys. It makes my lashes look so long. Like, if y'all lashes are non-existent, get this mascara, please, because it will just give you lashes that you never even knew that you had. So yeah, I'm just going to be applying lashes, which I ended up switching out. These were just a bit too dramatic, so I went with some that was just a little bit more wearable, and that way you guys can actually see the shimmers and everything. So yeah, now we can move on to the face makeup. I'm going into the GloWish Blur Jam. Love this primer so much. It works really well with the Hudabeauty foundation, and it also just smooths the skin so much. Like, I get a flawless base every single time that I use this primer. So yeah, you guys, now I'm going to be going in with foundation. I actually mixed two foundations. This is Chocolate Mousse, and I also have a Peanut Butter Cup. So yeah, I went in with those two shades and I mixed them together after I had color corrected in the areas where I feel like I have hyperpigmentation. So yeah, I'm just applying that, and I'm just going to be blending it out with a dense brush. Now I'm going in with my favorite concealer of all time. This is the Faux Filter Luminous Matte Concealer, and I'm just going to be applying that in all my highlighted areas. I like to go in with a shade that is closer to my skin tone, and then go in with the extra bright shade for brightening. So yeah, you guys, being that this is a luminous matte finish, you can pretty much let this sit on the skin for a little bit before you blend it out. It definitely gives you more coverage doing that technique, and I love how it does dry down to a matte finish, yet it's luminous, so you do have blending blending time pretty much. You don't have to rush and blend out the concealer. You can let it just sit on the skin and it'll give you a nice beautiful coverage, and then you can blend out, and it's literally just so seamless and it's just beautiful. So I was just going ahead and show you guys the powder that I was using, just because I like to go in with the powder right after I get all the rest of my cream products out. I don't like to wait too long, you guys, because I do have creasy under eyes. So yeah, I was just getting that out the way to show you guys what powder that I'm going to be taking. Of course, it's by Hudabeauty, one of the best setting powders on the market, in the shade Cupcake. So yeah, I really like this powder a lot, you guys. And if I were you, I would definitely get my hands on it, because I don't think that Hudabeauty is going to be restocking this powder. I think that she's going to be discontinuing it. She didn't say that, but that's just something that I think. It's not available on her website, but it is available on Sephora.com and the app as well. So something that I like to do, you guys, is just take a fan and just let that concealer and the foundation as well dry down on my skin. That way, when I go in with my brightening concealer, it's not mixing too much with the concealer that I previously applied. I do like a very bright under eye, so that's just something that I just recently started doing. So that way, that color can still blend into my skin, but sit on top of that concealer, and I can keep more of that brightness. So while I let that concealer set a little bit, I'm going to be taking my Tantour cream bronzer in the shade medium. I love this bronzer so much, and I definitely forgot that it had a covering on it. But yeah, that shade is gorgeous, you guys. I love it so much, and it definitely blends like seamlessly into the skin. It is literally amazing. I love it so much. So yeah, I'm just applying that, and then right after that, we're going to go in and set the highlighted areas. So now I'm taking my bronzer and blush. This is by the GloWish line. I really do like this bronzer and blush a lot, you guys. I love how you can build it up. It's not like overly pigmented. So yeah, you guys, I really do like how this sits on the skin, and it does pair really well with the cream contour as well. So now I'm going into my liner from P. Louise. There's actually a cosmetic paint, and I'm just using it as liner. And I'm just placing that in my waterline. So I am going in with products that is not by Hudabeauty, but I did mention before, I want to say I mentioned it in the beginning of the video, that I do have the Rich Brown Lip Pencil and the Coco Faux Filler Lip Gloss, and you can definitely go in with that lip combination if you want, but I wanted something a little bit deeper and more matte. So yeah, you guys, I just went in with this lip combination because she does not have anything this dark in her line. So yeah, now I'm taking the Easy Bake and Snatch press powder in the shade Cupcake as well, and I'm just going to be putting that in my under eye area, on my forehead, and a little bit on my chin as well, just to give the extra brightening effect. And then I'm going to be setting my face. She does not have the Rest in Boss face setting spray anymore, so yeah, I'm just going in with this one. And yeah, you guys, this is literally the end of the tutorial. I really hope you all enjoyed today's video and you learned something new. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next one. Oh, and if you do plan on getting any of these Hudabeauty products, then just let me know in the comments down below. I would definitely love to talk about this brand because it's literally amazing. So yeah, you guys, I will see you in my next one. Mwah.